Hi guys, this is day 3, but this is video 4 because I put 2 videos up yesterday. And today I want to talk about food. And believe it or not, I think this is going to be one of our shortest videos because we talked about how to select your type of eating yesterday. So now that you've picked which way of eating is going to be your way of eating for the next 90 days, today's video is just to direct you to where all of the documents for those types of eating are going to be. I hear my dog whining in the background, sorry. As a client, there are multiple groups, multiple Facebook groups. So the group that you are in for this program is the Bedrock Nutrition 90-Day Roadmap private group, right? There is a public group for people who are clients and for people who aren't clients. This is a place where you can introduce the people you know to what we do. And that is called Bedrock Your Body to a Healthier You. There is a group that is just for clients, for current clients only. And if you stop being a client, you get removed from the group. If you are a new client, that's where all of your resources and guides and information and questions and everything gets answered. That is the most interactive of all of our groups. It is called Bedrock Nation Private Client. So, assuming that you are in the 90-day roadmap, you must also be a client. So you will be in the Bedrock Nation Private Client group. In that private client group, if you click on the menu, whether you are on your computer or you are on your phone, and keep in mind that every time Facebook does an update, they kind of move things around and shift things on us. But there is a guides section, which used to be called units. In the future, if you're watching this video, God only knows, they may change the name again. But if you go to the guides section, which the very header of that group has a photograph in it that explains where things are, how to get to the guides, how to use the search feature, all of that. The Bedrock Nation Private Client group is literally your Bible to everything. Every question you ever have, search the topic, because if we've talked about it in the last 8 years, it's going to be there. The guides section is designed to be your resource guide. So when you click on the guides, there are different topics, and under each topic, there are documents, videos, posts explaining each of those things. So there's a guide on what is ancestral health and functional nutrition. There is a guide on how we work to serve you and what our expectation of our relationship as clients and professionals is. But if you scroll down, Guide 5 talks about the 90-day roadmap and has the documents there that are already in the private group. If you scroll down again and go to Guide 10, 11, and 12, 10 is the Paleo Guide, 11 is the Keto Guide, and 12 is the Carnivore Guide. And so as you scroll down in those guide sections, there are going to be menu options, meal planning options, shopping guides, recipes. There's even some links to cookbooks in there where you have access to all of that stuff at your fingertips. Keep in mind also that in Bedrock Nation, there's thousands of recipes. There's thousands of topics of discussion. There are hundreds of videos that we've put in over the years to answer questions. So if you would search the feature paleo, keto, or carnivore inside the private group, you will also get a list of every time that keyword has been mentioned, and you can sort through those. So please remember to use what's there. When you have questions, search those questions and see if there's already a discussion happening about that topic. And then you can comment on that topic and ask additional questions or for clarification. And if you ever don't find what you're looking for, that private client group is where you should ask questions that are pertinent to everyone. We love when you ask questions in that group because it allows us to give you an answer that then everyone who's working with us can benefit from the answer to that question, because many of you have the same questions and concerns. And that way we're able to teach everyone at once. It allows us to be more effective, and it also allows us to archive those answers so that people who have those questions later can have access to the same information that you have. So this is a very short video, but I'm just gonna real quick show you on my computer what you're looking at. So this is what it looks like on your computer when you're in the Bedrock Nation private client group. This photo banner is what I'm talking about, that has directions on how to use the search feature, how to find the guides, where things are located. But along the top here, right here, you have your menu options. If you're on your phone, it's the 3 bars at the top corner of the page once you're inside the group. You always want to be inside the group before you start searching. But anyway, you just click on the guides section, which is after discussion. And all the guides are going to show up here. So you just scroll through the guides and you'll see each topic and each post relevant to that topic. So if we scroll down, guide 1 is testimonials. Guide 2 is basic ancestral nutrition information for all clients. Guide 3 are the starter documents and basic resources. Guide 4 is our old beginners challenge. Guide 5 talks about the roadmap to success. Guide 6 talks all about the DNA, the genes, how to use your report. Guide 7 is review consultation documents, so that when you're doing your quarterly review with us, you can be ready. So there's all the things we're going to talk about: your food and symptom journal, documenting symptoms, etc. Guide 8 is all about budget planning. So any budget, no matter what your budget is, there is no reason why you can't eat right. And so we've addressed budget, we've addressed shopping, we've addressed every problem you could ever imagine and every excuse you could ever have in the resources that we've put together for you over the 10 years that I've been practicing. Guide 9 talks about entertaining, the holidays, get-togethers, being with friends, going to birthday parties. Again, everything and anything. Guide 10 is your way of eating for paleo. Guide 11 is your way of eating for keto. And guide 12, like I said, is your way of eating for carnivore. Download the documents in those guides and save them so that you have them as resources. You have them to go back and look at. And when you get bored, you have lots and lots and lots of options for any budget, for any amount of time that you have available to for food preparation. Even if you're on the road, there are tips and tricks for everything. Then guide 13 talks about the detox box, and guide 14 is product information specific to the ID Life products that we use, and guide 15 talks specifically about the ID assessment and how that works. And guide 16 is a list of our affiliate products, companies we work with that give our clients specific discounts just because you're a client of ours, and companies whose products we use in addition to our own, and that I have fully vetted. So there's lots and lots and lots of information in there for you, and we're always adding to this. So anytime there is something relevant, we're going to do, if we do a particular series on a particular topic, those things are going to go into this guide section so that they're easy for you to find. So my goal is to make everything as simple as possible for you to have access at your fingertips to anything that's relevant to you and your life and your family. Again, the search feature, once you're inside the group, if you click on the little magnifying glass at the top here, it's going to be over in this corner. You can put in any word. You can put in breakfast, lunch, dinner, paleo, keto. You can put in flu. It doesn't matter what you put in. every time we've talked about it, it's going to come up and populate that so that you can find the answers quickly and easily. You can put in magnesium, zinc, MTHFR, whatever it is that you're interested in, and it's going to populate the times that's been discussed or posted about. So that's a great feature for you when you're looking for something. And then if you don't find what you're looking for, or you need additional clarification, you can post an original question in that group. And let's see, what else did I want to say about this group? So anyway, long story short, this is your guide to everything and anything, and we want to make sure that you're actively using the tools and resources that we make available to you. That's going to make everything easier for you. And remember that your Bedrock Nation is your family. It's your support system. And so utilize us, because that is exactly what we're here for. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. And tomorrow we're going to start breaking down the self-care and the personal development and talking a little bit more about those things. I really want to make sure I get to sleep. So that might be the next video that I do. I've got ideas running around, but slowly but surely we're going to break through each and every one of these topics so that over the course of the next 90 days, you have a tremendous amount of knowledge, understanding, empowerment, and that you've been able to slowly but consistently make lifestyle changes that are permanent, okay? And make sure that you continue. Today is day 3, that you continue to check off all of your things. I'm actually going to probably talk a little bit more about the checklist tomorrow too. So I hope that you guys have a fantastic day, and let us know if you need any help or have any questions.